best players out of contract in 2023 are Lionel Messi, Karim Benzema, Luka Modric, and N'Golo Kante. An exciting January transfer window will result if teams try to sell some of the big names who have contracts expiring in 2023 rather than letting them become free agents in the summer. There is a lot of uncertainty surrounding Luka Modric, N'Golo Kante, Milan Skriniar, and David De Gea, but players like Lionel Messi and Karim Benzema are probably going to stay where they are. In 2023, a number of well-known football players will have their contracts expire, making them potential top targets during the January transfer window. Although the existing contracts for Lionel Messi and Karim Benzema expire in June, they realistically appear set to remain at Paris Saint-Germain and Real Madrid, respectively. Some players, though, may leave as early as January because their clubs want to sell their assets for a profit rather than lose them as unrestricted free agents in the summer. Lionel Messi, Paris Saint-Germain. Anyone seeking to purchase Messi from PSG would have to wait since he is expected to sign a one-year agreement with an option for an additional year. After a lackluster debut season with the Ligue 1 team, Messi had already scored 12 goals and was significantly better before his World Cup triumph. He has not yet made it back to his beloved Barcelona. Karim Benzema, Real Madrid. The same is true for Benzema. An announcement that he has signed a new contract keeping him at Real Madrid is soon to be made. The Frenchman is still an important player for the Champions League and La Liga champions even though he hasn't quite reached the stratospheric heights of last season. Due to ongoing injury problems and the fact that he is already in his mid-30s, his new contract may only be extended until 2024. Adrien Rabiot, Juventus. This is a fascinating one since in the summer, Manchester United made a strong effort to sign Adrien Rabiot from Juventus. Rabiot has since made some significant wage demands to the Serie A club in November, and as a result of his impressive World Cup performances, Tottenham Hotspur, Manchester United, and Chelsea are now expressing interest. Rabiot might be the most famous player to switch clubs in January, barring Cristiano Ronaldo, who is most likely moving to Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia. N'Golo Kante, Chelsea. N'Golo Kante, who is presently sidelined until late February after having surgery for a knee injury in October, is another prominent player whose contract expires in June. The midfielder is expected to leave Stamford Bridge for Barcelona, but the Mirror has speculated that Kante might follow Ronaldo at Al Nassr. Milan Skriniar, Inter Milan. Numerous elite clubs in Europe are interested in signing Milan Skriniar after another successful season for the Inter Milan defender. Since joining Inter in 2017, Skriniar has improved to become one of the top defenders in the world. Gundogan, Ilkay, Manchester City. Ilkay Gundogan acknowledged in early November that he needed to know Pep Guardiola's plans for Manchester City before deciding on his own future. Now that he is aware that Guardiola will remain at the Etihad until 2025, Gundogan may decide to stay, especially if Calvin Phillips continues to have fitness issues and doesn't improve. The 32-year return olds to Germany is something that Bayern Munich is interested in. Luka Modric, Real Madrid. Luka Modric's top-flight football career is in limbo at the age of 37 since Real Madrid hasn't made any firm decisions on his future. Modric signed a one-year contract with Real Madrid last year, but it appears that they are looking for a replacement. They have reportedly been linked to English and Borussia Dortmund tyro Jude Bellingham, which would free up the Croatian. It will be interesting to see if that happens as a free agent or at the right price in January. Ángel Di María, Juventus. Ángel Di María only signed a one-year contract with Juventus in the summer, and due to injuries, he is still becoming acclimated to the Italian team. The 34-year-old proved in the World Cup final why, on his best days, he can rank among the best, but, like Modric, it's unclear where his future lies. David De Gea, Manchester United. Manchester United is looking to get a new goalkeeper, and Diogo Costa of Portugal has been mentioned as a potential candidate. De Gea might decide to look for a new team because he will probably receive a lower wage if he stays at United. De Gea won't likely see much action for one of Europe's powerhouse teams, so the Spaniard may face a fresh challenge in 2023. In 2023, who else is a free agent? Numerous more famous athletes have contracts that expire in the next 6 months, including Roberto Firmino, Yuri Tielemans, Jorginho, Marcus Thuram, Wilfried Zaha, Toni Kroos, Stefan de Vrij, and Evan Ndika. Over the next 8 months, they will all be in the news, but who will stay and who will leave?